To keep beauty from fading, when all your face appears most fair, when comes and meteors guiled your hair, and in your eyes the moon and sun contest, surrender, and burn as one, when ivory Venus smoothes your brow, and Mars recurves your lips' red bow, make haste to utter this binding verse, and hold the stars on their kindest course. Figures of fire, that shift and change, planets that move by heaven's hinge, be signed and fixed forever here, and close my image within thy sphere. Measure a yard of golden string, loose from your fingers let it swing, then tie it in 13 sturdy knots, hide it among your scenes and pots. To turn the hair long and golden, to spin brown straw, black weeds, red hay, into a stream of golden threads that wind from the head like enchanted waters, rushing in torrents over the shoulders, curling to flowers about the feet, gather from meadows still unmown, all yellow bloom that fits the season. Goat's beard, mustard, golden rod, trefoil, buttercup, dandelion, king devil, cinquefoil. Chop them fine and crush them down within cauldron. Boil in 7 quarts of rain from noon to sunset. Cool and strain, then rinse the hair. For 7 days in this gold wine. To keep the hair from falling, at sunrise measure a spoonful each, and mix in a saucepan all of these: thread of saffron, anise seed, root of ginger, apple wine, clover nectar, cinnamon bark, oil of cloves, leaves of pine. Stir them, simmer them, saying this: spirits conjure phoenix flowers from the ashes of the dead. Tell each hair that touches thee to hold forever to my head. Strain them into a gill of milk, mixed with an ounce of melted soap. Warm the whole until it foams, then wash the hair and nourish hope. A potion for youth preserved. These 4, 1 spoonful each, combine: juice of apples freshly pressed, cider aged past 7 days, apple vinegar, tart and brown, apple brandy, clear and strong. Add to these an ounce of honey, 1 scant drop of wintergreen. Stir them, warm them, mix them well, and take the tonic every dawn, saying this to work the spell. If I must pay the apple's price, I shall be young as well as wise, filling my cup with honeyed days and hours as green as Eden's grass. A pact with a tree for longevity. Seek the darkness of a wood, where oak and elm and maple brood. Kneel before the greatest tree that stands among that company. Bury near its roots profound a penny in the yielding ground. Rise and trace upon its bark this verse, the covenant to mark. ancient tree, I offer thee this mortal coin as gift and sign. Guard my fate, both soon and late, and let my rust grow green at last. Seal the burial with a stone. Leave it and do not return until 1 lunar month has passed. Then go and part the fertile dust. If the coin has changed to green, the forest's years shall be your own. For beauty after death. Fungus, worm, and fat corruption feed on unwary, but for a fair corpse there is this potpourri. Wrap the body in black velvet. Sew it tight with silver thread. Bind it round with 3 gold ribbons. Kiss its foot and heart and head. In the coffin, scatter broken roots of flag and roots of culver, ambergris, and civet musk, and the leaves of sweet clover. Pack the box with petals then fallen from the damask rose, but do not open it again when at last the lid you close. A moon vow for the loss of weight. When the moon shows cold and slender, stand beneath her starved light, wearing only white and silver, say to whet her appetite, I make my vow to fast until this crescent moon shines around full. While she waxes, let me wane. I must lose that she may gain. While she grows, take silver wine, silver water, silver milk, and bread like snow or linen fine, and fish as clear as ice or silk. But only these, and less of all than you would wish, to feed her well. For the art of cookery, tie up a bunch of these good herbs, basil, savory, mint, and dill. Drench them in water drawn from the tap, and sprinkle the kitchen, lintel and sill, shelf and canister, table and stove, cupboard and wall and window and floor, crockery, cutlery, napery, all with drops from the stalks, delicious and pure. Then crush the banquet in both your hands. Breathe its scent and whisper this spell. Sweeten the oven, sweeten the pot, sweeten the cold, and sweeten the hot. Summon thy virtues into this place to teach me patience and skill and grace. Make from the leaves a straightening tea. Drink it and keep your kitchen well. To defeat the demon tobacco, grasp the poison-breathing weed. Give him fire for his greed. Taste his sweet and cruel savor. Smiling, praise his deadly favor. Then when he suspects you least, quick deceive the subtle beast. break his back and crush to death his fawning image on your hearth. Say these words, and say them ever, when his downfall you would conjure. Herba malefica, aduro, adedo, adimo. Against an excess of drink, before those serpent alcohols that tempt the tongue and soothe the brain, shall rise and wind their glittering coils about your feverish fears again. Treat them firmly, do not fail. Before their clear, hypnotic eyes confess their power, yet prevail. Before they learn to turn and tease, utter this charm that wit and will may stare them down and hold them still. Knowledge I have, while thou hast none. I can make songs beyond thy tongue. All of thy offerings first were mine. I keep my spirit and need not thine. Then raise to your lips a glass of wine, spit in it, empty it down the drain.